So, I believe when we last left, that was my choice, right?
Yes.
All
so
right.
now it's back to me.
Yeah. What strikes your fancy?
I think I got to know about Japan's professional people vanishers.
That's what I wanted to pick.
Yeah. Okay. Japan's professional people vanishers.
Don't forget to check these micronations and
True.
republics.
True. All right. Yeah, this the concept of this sounded interesting. Let me just clear where we're at. Finish loading. Sorry about that.
Whoa.
Okay.
So what do you have for us?
From Quality Rabbit Holes.
Wow, they still didn't delete their account? Is that what's happening?
This is an account.
Oh my god.
This is an account undeleted. Quality Rabbit Holes. The disappearing act of the Yonigeya, Japan's professional people vanishers. Running from debt collectors, running from the mob, escaping an abusive household, evading a stalker.
All of those at the same time.
These are the realities of millions throughout the world, and if one of those just so happens to be you, you face an uphill battle to reach safety. But if this is you, and you're in Japan, then there's a unique opportunity for you that's just one phone call away.
Oh.
Arrange a time, the place, and a scarce few things you'll take. And then, for a fee, when nobody's looking, the magic happens. A van arrives, they scope out the house. Is anyone looking? Is anyone home? Is it safe? And then in 10 minutes, you're a missing person forever. They call themselves the Yonigeya, or fly-by-night arrangers. They're quick, they're discreet, and most importantly, they fear nothing. Missing persons in Japan. Roughly 80,000 to 90,000 people go missing in Japan every year, leaving behind lives, possessions, family, and more. The numbers do even out, thankfully, with roughly 85,000 people being reported missing in 2022 and 80,600 found.
Okay, so those
it's just a common
4,000s
thing,
are the
you know?
people that just
But the discrepancy
business.
is the 4,400 people isn't overlooked. Breaking down the reasons people vanish, we see, according to Japani.com, that the majority of cases, 22%, are disease-related, most of which involve dementia. After that comes family-related reasons, 15%, business-related reasons, 11%, academic-related reasons, 2%, romantic reasons, 2%, and crime reasons, 0.5%. The Missing Persons Search and Search Support Association of Japan, MPS, is a nonprofit dedicated to tracking missing persons cases in Japan. They argue that these numbers are too low and do not reflect the reality. According to their website, the number of missing people is well over 100,000, with many remaining unfound. Among these, there's a group of people who, for these or other reasons, choose to disappear. These are the Johatsu, the evaporated. That's cool.
yeah, the evaporated.
That's a cool visualization word for it. Damn. They run from abusive households, gambling debts, stalkers, and when they're gone, they're gone. One might wonder how such a feat is achievable, to completely disappear intentionally without a trace. That's where a shadowed multi-million-dollar industry steps in, the Yonigeya. Privacy in Japan is a touchy subject. The Act on Protection of Personal Information, APPI, the primary bill governing privacy and data protection laws, lays out the groundwork for privacy expectations among Japanese citizens. Created in 2003, the APPI faced several amendments that came into effect in 2017, with further amendments settling in around 2020. This is a massive bill that limits the scope of obtainable personally identifying information, PII. The purpose of the bill, as laid out in Section 1, is, quote, The purpose of this act is to protect the rights and interests of individuals while ensuring smooth and proper management of the processes and services of administrative entities, as well as ensuring due consideration of the value of personal information and the fact that proper and effective application of personal information contributes to the creation of new industries and the realization of a vibrant economic society and an enriched quality of life of Japanese public by setting forth the basic principles for the proper handling of personal information, creating a governmental basic policy with regard to this, establishing other matters serves the basis for measures to protect personal information, clarifying responsibilities, nature government law, establishing obligations, positions to handle personal information required to follow. God damn it, dude. I bet you all Japanese laws roll like that.
I mean, that's how laws in just like America are read. Like,
sometimes
legally go through, like, because it has to cover every annotation.
Mm. To simplify, the API is a giant bill meant to safeguard PII and lay out the groundwork for PII handling. It's incredibly restrictive in terms of what PII can and cannot be used for. The Japanese government takes implementation of this law quite seriously, useful for protecting yourself online during transactions or legally even. It's also quite useful for the Johatsu. Enter the Yonigeya. Several companies built on the promise of privacy and evaporation leverage the API to their advantage in terms of making you disappear. I'm literally just thinking of Breaking Bad.
I was gonna say Walter, at some point, Walter,
you and your goddamn ego. You know,
you got a roommate.
Yeah. For a nominal fee of at times $20,000, reasonable when the alternative is your head on the Yakuza plate. These swallow-tailed suit-dressed businesses will arrange via phone call just for you a chance to fly by night. They advertise openly. One can search them on the open web, find their phone numbers, give them a discreet call. Explaining the situation is the easy part, however. The escape is harder, but fear not, for they fear nothing. The mob is stalking your home. The Yonigeya have what are essentially goon squads just for that. Should violence erupt, so be it, is the mentality. Abusive husband. Their expert surveillance teams will scope out the perfect time and place at times when they know your spouse will be blackout drunk or plainly not home to scoop you up in a van. Stalkers, in some cases, they themselves will be stalked, threatened, and silenced. I mean, can we, like, just in that, like, can you make the husband be the one that disappears?
Yeah, I was gonna say, at that point, just, like, you're hiring bodyguards.
Can you just target that asshole and that? Yeah.
Can you make this guy disappear? I don't want to disappear.
Instead of your life getting disrupted, you know? Moreover, some simply cannot take the stress of Japanese business culture, especially as developmental schooling has taken to nurturing creativity as well as academics, which tends to have little place in Japanese business culture. Others simply want a clean slate running from mistakes. Whatever the reason, the Yonigeya are eager to assist. In a small, nondescript office in a small town of Shiba, just outside Tokyo, Naoki Iwabuchi works tirelessly at his desk to facilitate the Johatsu, carrying a plain briefcase that opens up into a shield loaded with armor and a baton. This otherwise normal-seeming businessman is a stereotypical Yonigeya businessman. Night moving is sloppy and there's always trouble. I don't think a day goes by without trouble, according to Iwabuchi, adding that he is always on guard for the worst possible outcome. According to Business Insider, Iwabuchi started his business in response to the rising amount of domestic violence victims who were unable to remove themselves from their situations. 90% of his clients are women.
That's
wow.
That's sad.
And yeah, okay. And again, due to
because the way it described it initially, I was expecting a lot more of it to be, I'm in so much debt.
The Yakuza are after
me. To get out here. The Yakuza are after me.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just straight up like, this is what's going on, and the culture around you is such that, like, you can't fix the problem.
Yeah.
So you have to get out.
I gotta bounce out.
That's fucked. Dressed as a window washer, a rug cleaner, a pet walker, Iwabuchi quietly inserts himself into the lives of his clients, just as many other Yonigeya do. The extraction happens on a set time and date, with minimal possessions in one's person. Photographs, wallets, may be a small pet, but little else. The purpose is to disappear without a trace. The trace being key here. In and out, and the client is gone. But what happens after the extraction? Where do these people go? We can find the answer to these questions in shaded alleys and discreet businesses of the shadow of large skyscrapers in Tokyo and Kyoto. With the help of the Yonigeya, the Johatsu assume a new identity, often with papers bought from an unhoused person, who then fades into obscurity themselves and blends with the nobodies in places like Tokyo's Sanya or Osaka's Kamagasaki, 2-day labor districts where nobody asks who you are or where you come from. They live in cheap boarding hotels or capsule hotels that ask no questions. They work in what are called twilight economies, places in demolition, seasonal farming, or shaded quiet undercity shops. Their money is under the table, and their online presence is non-existent. They remain quiet, secluded, and unknown for the rest of their lives. Anonymity becomes the name of the game. From this point forward, they're on their own. The Yonigeya provide no further protection as the transaction is complete. Just as swiftly as they come, they go. Some Johatsu are found, many are not. It seems that that is exactly how they'd want it. Conclusion. It may seem far-fetched that one can pay a company to effectively evaporate their entire worldly presence. Reality is a strange place, though. There's a good cause for it. To escape can be to save a life. From abusive households to gambling debts to the mob, there's a myriad of reasons one might take out a last loan and disappear. The Yonigeya are simply there to ensure a smooth transition. Make no mistake, contacting them is an act of desperation and preservation, and yet it is a valuable last resort for those with little other recourse. For that, some might say they offer a noble service, despite their underground operational practices. Safe, efficient, quick, and discreet. This is the modus operandi of the Yonigeya. So while tens of thousands of people go missing in Japan every year, for some it's more a blessing than a curse. Interesting.
Damn. So this is a whole business model of people who erase their name.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. There's more than one, you know? I'm curious if it doesn't, the way it's described, it sounds very much like whatever your reasons are, we don't
That's
give a
your
shit.
business. That's your business.
Yeah. They're giving gambling debts, yakas are chasing you, also abusive husbands and all that stuff. But it's like whatever you did, whether you're the good or bad guy,
you're in a desperate spot. We'll get you to another spot because we know where we're taking is not going to be great, but it's going to be better than what you're dealing with.
We're just Jason Statham again.
Yeah,
that's it.
Damn.
All right. Yeah, I'm curious if we can just get images.
Oh, there's even a short doc about it.
Where?
Right where you're like on it. Just says short doc. Okay. Evaporated people.
The evaporated. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. 1 second. Looks like. Go fuck yourself. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And that is set. And then this. Is this? Okay. I'm just going to click around a little bit on this one. Japan's evaporated people. Yeah, okay. Interesting concept.
Japan の場合は、これ日本の恥だからあんまり言いたくないんですけど。
蒸発したい方は何もかもが嫌になって、そして、リセットという言葉がありますけども、もう別の場所で新しい人生やり直したいと思って。
For any reason.
だから私勝手に自分で出て、家出みたいなもんですね。家出っていうかもうね、もうあかんで自分の人生も。でも
20,000 is a lot though to like.
Yeah.
Like if your debt is less than that, but I guess the punishment is higher, then you might take that risk. And then there's the places set up for it.
Kamagasaki.
西成は
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's areas that it's like, it's easy to get like at least like menial labor to like keep you sustained because you are basically like dropped with like nothing.
そしてその中には借金を背負った人。
So that's where you find Pac, Biggie, Elvis,
Yeah.
Jeff,
もう逃げてきた人。
Janice.
それから家族 と切り離されて、出てきた人だから名前を変えているような
Are
人
you
も
the
たくさん
dude
いる
with the
そうです
briefcase
し
shield?
私は杉山俊樹と言います。56歳です。一応この教会の副牧師をさせていただいてます。この教会は、1955年にイギリスの宣教師によって建てられました。
By day?
ホームレスの対象、伝道者を対象としているわけではないんですけども、場所柄そういう方々がたくさん来る。逆にそういう人たちは来てほしくないという教会もありますけども、うちの教会の牧師、主任牧師はそういう人たちをすごく愛してて、で門を開いてきました。そのためにすごく労してくれるスタッフがいて、それでそういう人たちに神様の私はそう思います。
Evaporation is such a wild way to put it.
16で大阪出てきて
But that strong imagery for a term where it's
Yeah, without a trace.
gone.
Deuces.
Yeah, it is that one guy just like
Yeah. Like, I kind of just this is what I wanted to see. There we go.
トラブルは毎回つきます。
I wanted to see the protagonist of the anime.
you want to see
The protagonist of the anime. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
ここに鉄板が入ってる感じになります。はい。
A layer of armor inside.
でこれが
Oh my god,
警
let's
備員
go.
としてこう持ってる護身用。
Oh, he's got a little baton.
Damn. I collect drunk husband teeth.
Trouble.
私名前が
There's a guy. It's him.
Iwabuchi.
で会社の代表で
Let's go.
で業種の内
What a
容ですけ
beast.
ど、
Wow, I'm surprised he's showing himself like that, you know?
Oh, he has confidence.
Like, wouldn't you be like,
You were
these
expecting
are you
more
looking for
shadowy
somebody?
organization.
Are you
Be like,
implying
hey,
that? Are you
where is that guy? I know you did
I know you
something.
moved that guy.
That just means he gets the job done, Reggie.
Where's the water?
10
Where's the water? Where's the evaporation?
He gets the job done.
スタートさせたかなというところで、そうですね。探偵業の関わりから、
Yeah.
等の相談が増えてですね。それから、どうしても逃げるに逃げられないという女性
Rule
の方
number
が多か
one:
ったので、
don't fall in love.
自社で全部やってしまうというところからの
This is just a business. It's just a
で
job.
すね。はい。夜逃げとはね、DV で困ってらっしゃる方、ストーカーで困ってる方を
And you have to disappear because a stalker?
Yeah,
Fuck,
that would
man.
suck so bad.
You have to
I need to
disappear.
reset my whole life.
So you can't report the stalker? You can't like just be like
There isn't enough
there's an assistant in
Infrastructure
place
to
for
deal
that.
with it in Japan. To my understanding, I don't live there, so I can't speak.
or just like prosecutorial power or
と、2くくりあって蒸発される方も2パターンあって
situations.
蒸発
But yeah, when someone else is being a criminal to you, you have to change your life.
Well, that's, I think option A is do that, or option B is you go to the Yakuza and go, hey, I have this problem. Can
Sure.
you guys deal with it?
Sure.
But I think that becomes the more violent.
The confrontational option is
Exactly.
yes.
再建したい
Yeah. But like a restraining order is not enough, you know? Interesting.
先は聞いたことありますね
Yeah. Okay.
結構いてます。もうここに流れてく。
Yeah.
Damn.
Wild.
Time to disappear.
I get that motherfucker shows up in a suit though.
Yeah.
Ding dong. Look through the doorbell. Oh shit.
Oh, I'm
He's
going.
here.
I'm leaving.
Yeah. And then the drunk husband and like, hey, get back here. Where are you going?
So the question is, are you bringing your fight stick? This really is you get what do you bring two things to an island? What do you
I've
bring?
become more of a pad player these days.
Oh no.
Because the sounds were too loud
for family
life. So I've become more of a pad player. So I can fit it in my pocket, nice and easy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this right here, this is a working.
Really,
this is a working leverless. Yeah,
USB-C. Yeah,
you get 8 minutes
of life. What are you taking with you?
Ooh, I mean, laptop feels like the closest thing I'd be like most value out of it, because I'm not a big sentimental person.
I mean, your phone can do almost all of it at this point, right?
I don't know, because I'm not really like sentimental guy, and most things I like need, I usually like have like in my pocket. So I don't really know if I'd need anything that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna like carry this thing out with me. Yeah, no, I mean, again, you said fight stick, and I'm just like, realistically, I don't need that. I don't need much. Do you need anything, Reggie? Is there any like non-negotiable? This has to come with me.
Afro pick.
I don't. Yeah, maybe just a comb, just so I don't look like a total bum. You know, just half a bum. But then, if I want to disappear and evaporate into the streets, maybe I need to look like a bum.
Yeah, that might be the tech.
Yeah,
it's gonna like grow out a little frizzy.
Yeah, all like curly and sticking out everywhere, like that crazy girl in Orange Is the New Black.
Oh yeah.
Crazy eyes or whatever. A phone would be useful, but I would probably want to disappear completely. But it is useful.
Yeah, because your phone it does connect you.
You probably want to get like a dumb phone.
Yeah,
burner.
Get a dumb phone. Yeah. Maybe like a Rubik's Cube.
Honestly, not a bad idea.
Yeah, just fuck with that for a while. But even as I'm looking around, I'm like, yeah, nah, man. You know, that's it. That's about it. Interesting. It also happened. Just the fact that there is like a title for each of these concepts also just adds. That
is very Japanese though. You have to have a like term for it, and it has to sound
evaporated.
Cool. Fly by Night Rangers is the
okay.
That could be a movie.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is like the movie's called Yonigeya, but then the English remake is called
Fly by Night Rangers,
or it was called The Evaporated.
Yeah.
You know,